In this video, we are reacting to a viral post that has been making the rounds on Facebook. This post criticizes the growing number of Nollywood movie producers, the quality of their movies, and even singles out Maurice Sam for uploading films with similar storylines every few days. Now, this post has sparked a heated debate among fans, actors, and critics alike. Is the criticism valid, or is it just another case of unrealistic expectations? Let's unpack this issue step by step and explore what's really going on in Nollywood and why people feel this way. Let's dive in. But before we do so, you're welcome and welcome back to this channel where we dive into the latest entertainment news, hot takes, and everything happening in Nollywood and beyond. If you are new here, consider subscribing. Don't forget to on post notification because that will notify you whenever I drop new content and gist on this channel. Also, don't forget to like, comment, and share. So first, let's take a look at the post itself. It says everybody wants to turn to a movie producer. YouTube is a mess already with all the headless and meaningless movies. No special skills, no professionalism. They will upload a 2 hour plus movie and still have the audacity to say watch out for part 2. Meanwhile, let somebody help me tell Maurice Sam to calm down with uploading movies every 2 days, which is almost the same storyline and expression, is tiring. So this post combines general criticism of Nollywood's growing presence on YouTube with a specific critique of Maurice Sam's work. To address this fully, we need to break it down into several key points. First, the rise of YouTube as a platform for Nollywood movies, and two, the growing number of producers and the perception of declining quality. Then three, the specific critique of Maurice Sam. So talking about the rise of YouTube as a platform for Nollywood, YouTube has become a game changer for many industries, including Nollywood. In the past, distributing movies was expensive and required major backing from production companies or cinema chains. But today, anyone with a camera, a story, and a bit of editing knowledge can upload their work on YouTube and reach a global audience. The democratization of filmmaking has been both a blessing and a curse. On the one hand, it has given countless talented individuals a platform to showcase their work without the traditional gatekeepers. On the other hand, it has also opened the floodgate to an overwhelming amount of content, which much of which may not meet professional standards. The post we are discussing criticizes this aspect, suggesting that YouTube has become cluttered with headless and meaningless movies. But what defines a headless or meaningless movie? Is it just personal taste, or are there objective criteria to judge a movie's quality? Now let's talk about quantity versus quality in Hollywood dilemma. One of the major criticism of Hollywood has always been its focus on quantity over quality. The industry churns out thousands of movies annually, making it one of the most prolific film industries in the world. While the high inputs create opportunities for actors, directors, and crew members, it also leads to concerns about quality. When filmmakers prioritize speed and volume over storytelling and production values, the end result can feel rushed or repetitive. The Facebook post highlights this issue, particularly when it comes to uploading movies in parts. This is a common practice in Hollywood, especially on YouTube, where creators split longer movies into multiple uploads to maximize views and revenue. But does this strategy come at the cost of storytelling? Many viewers feel that part 2s and 3s can often or are often unnecessary and simply stretch out the plot without adding much value. Now, talking about the critic of Maurice Sam, let's address the part of the post that singles out Maurice Sam. For those who may not know, Maurice Sam is a talented Nollywood actor who has gained significant attention for his roles in romantic dramas, family sagas, and suspense-filled stories. He has a loyal fan base and a consistent presence on YouTube where he regularly uploads new movies. However, this consistency is precisely what the post criticized. It suggests that Maurice movies have become similar with almost the same storyline and expression. This raises two important questions. One, is Maurice Sam truly stuck in a creative rut? Two, is it fair to single him out when many Nollywood actors and producers follow similar patterns? Maurice Sam's frequent uploads might seem overwhelming to some, but they also reflect his dedication to his craft. In an industry where visibility is key, staying consistent helps actors remain relevant and maintain their fan base. Moreover, Maurice films often caters to a specific audience that enjoys light-hearted romance, family drama, and familiar tropes. While this might not appeal to everyone, it's important to recognize that these movies serve a purpose and fulfill the expectations of their target audience. Now, talking about the rules of tropes in Hollywood, like every film industry, Nollywood relies heavily on tropes, that is, recurring themes or storylines that audiences can easily recognize. For example, love triangles, family feud, and tales of betrayal are staples of Nollywood storytelling. The criticism of Maurice Sam's similar storylines might stem from this reliance on tropes, but is this really a bad thing? Audiences often find comfort in familiar narratives, especially when they are executed well. The key challenge for filmmakers like Maurice is to strike a balance between using these tropes and introducing fresh and innovative ideas. Now, talking about the business side of YouTube movies, another factor to consider is the business aspect of producing YouTube content. Filmmakers often prioritize quantity because YouTube's algorithm rewards frequent uploads. More content means more views, and more views translate into higher ad revenue. This system creates a pressure cooker environment where filmmakers feel compelled to produce and upload as much as possible, sometimes at the expense of quality. While viewers may find this frustrating, it's important to understand the financial realities driving this behavior. Now, talking about audience expectations versus industry realities, one of the underlying themes of this discussion is the disconnect between audience expectations and industry realities. Viewers want high quality engaging content, but they also want it to be free and readily available. This creates a challenging environment for filmmakers who must find ways to meet these demands without compromising their financial stability. So, is this criticism fair? Ultimately, the Facebook post raises valid points but also oversimplifies a complex issue. While it's true that Nollywood and YouTube are flooded with low quality content, it's also important to acknowledge the hard work and creativity that go into producing these films. As for Maurice Sam, he might benefit from experimenting with different roles and storylines, but his current approach clearly resonates with a large segment of the Nollywood audience. So, in conclusion, these viral posts reflect the broader challenges facing Nollywood and YouTube creators. While criticism is important for growth, it's equally important to appreciate the effort and passion that drive this industry. What do you think? Is Nollywood truly a mess as the post claims, or is it simply evolving to meet the demands of a changing audience? And what about Maurice Sam? Should he slow down and diversify his content, or is he on the right track? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this discussion, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth Nollywood analysis. See you in the next video.